Yeah, good morning, children. In our previous classes, we have discussed many things in the geometrical concepts from beginning onwards point till the end of the polygon. Okay. Now, in the polygons, different types of polygons. In the first initial polygon, that is triangle. Now, let me explain about triangle. Okay. What is triangle? Triangle. Okay. A triangle is a simple closed figure which consisting three line segments. Which consisting three line segments is called triangle. Is called a simple closed figure which consisting three line segments is called triangle. Okay. Now, simple definition is three-sided polygon. Three-sided polygon is called a triangle. Three-sided polygon. Three-sided polygon is called triangle. Okay. Now, this is triangle. A, B, C. Okay. And after that, the location of the polygon, for example, first let me discuss about the components of triangle. See here, previously I told you, all the sides of the polygons are called, line segments of the polygon are called sides. So how many sides of triangle? First one, triangle has three sides. That implies AB, BC and CA. This can be written as C, A and B. These are small case letters. You can write like this. Big capital letters you can use like this. Okay, and triangle has three vertices, respectively A, B and C. Okay, A, B, C are the three vertices. And one more component of triangle are angles. Now, what is an angle? What is an angle? An angle is nothing but the union of two rays, the union of two line segments with a common vertex. See, the union of two rays is called an angle. That implies this is ray, this is ray. Here OB is a ray and OA is ray. The union of these two rays, this is called an angle. This is called an angle. Therefore, It can be written as AOB or BOA or angle O. Is it clear, children? So, like that, a triangle has how many angles? A triangle has 3 angles. A triangle has 3 angles. Triangle has 3 angles. That is angle ABC, comma angle BCA, comma angle BAC. The small case of this is angle B, and this is angle C, and this is angle A. Okay, children, this is about triangle and its components. Okay. Now write it all of you. I'll give you 1 minute time. Write it. Write this definition also, children. Angle also. Now, let me explain about position of a point. Position of a point. Position of a point. Okay. Position of a point means, for example, this is the triangle A, B, C. The part which is interior of all the sides of the polygon is called interior region, and this is exterior. This is interior, and all this is exterior. Okay, this is interior region and this is exterior region. Okay, for example, if I write point is P here, how can you say that point P? And if I write point here Q and here R, here you can differentiate these 3 points: point P, point Q, point R. Point P, where it is located? Inside of the triangle. So point B is interior of the triangle. P is the interior of the triangle ABC, and R is the exterior of the triangle ABC. And what can you say about Q? Q is the point on side AC. AC is the one part of the triangle. That is why you can say that Q is point on a triangle. Is it clear? Like this, you can three disjoint sets, three different regions. One is interior region of the triangle, and exterior region of the triangle, and on the triangle. So here you can write as P is interior of triangle ABC, R is an exterior of triangle ABC, and next one is Q is on a triangle ABC. Like this, you can identify the position of the points. Here, position of the point means it is an interior or exterior or on a triangle. Like this, you must divide it. Okay, clear, children? Write it 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute time. Write it all of you. Next thing. Next polygon is quadrilateral. Next what it is, Nana? Next thing is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. What is quadrilateral? What is quadrilateral? A simple closed figure which consisting four line segments is called a quadrilateral. Okay, children? Or you can give simple definition. Four-sided polygon is called quadrilateral. Four-sided polygon is called quadrilateral. Okay. See, look here. How many sides does it have? 4 sides. A, B, C, D. This is nothing but quadrilateral. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. This is a closed figure, which consisting all the line segments only. So it can be considered as a quadrilateral. So a simple closed figure which consisting 4 line segments is called quadrilateral. Here the line segments are nothing but sides. Okay. Now first one, how many sides does quadrilateral have? Quadrilateral have 4 sides. What are those? AB, BC, CD, DA. In short form, you can write it. Okay, leave it. And a quadrilateral has four angles. That implies angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Quadrilateral has 4 vertices. That implies A, B, C, D. Am I right? So these are all the 4 sides. AB, BC, CD, DA 4 sides, and angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D are the 4 angles, and vertices A, point B, point C, and point D are 4 vertices. And the quadrilateral has two diagonals also. That is AC and PD. Am I right? Is it clear, children? These are all the components of quadrilateral. Clear? For example, if you write a diagram, this is diagonal, this is also a diagonal. Okay. Now, in this very important concept is, an angles are sides which are side by side or adjacent sides, adjacent parts, which are not opposite, which are side by side. For example, this is angle A. Angle A and angle B are adjacent. Angle B and angle C are adjacent. Angle C and angle D are adjacent. Okay? I will give you some examples like that. You have to make, I will give you one question, you have to make as a home assignment. Clear, children? Nana? Means which are not opposite are called adjacent, side by side. Okay? For example, adjacent components. Okay, components which are side by side are an adjacent components. See, mathematically you can derive as a adjacent. Adjacent means one common vertex must be. For example, if you say two sides, adjacent sides, AD and AB will have common vertex. Therefore, these two have one adjacent pair of adjacent sides. For example, angles, one line segment should be common. For example, angle AB, and angle B also, AB is the common line segment. Okay, I'll give you one example here. Example, AB and AD are adjacent sides, and angle A and angle B are adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. Clear? By this you can identify now which are adjacent. Okay? Now children, this is a question for you. You have to make the remaining all pairs of adjacent sides and adjacent angles. This is the closure question for you all. This is the home assignment for you. For a quadrilateral, you can make remaining pair of adjacent sides and remaining pair of adjacent angles. Do you know what is meaning of adjacent? Adjacent means side by side. For example, if two angles are said to be adjacent, one common side must be. Okay, two sides are adjacent, one common vertex must be. Clear? Then only those two are said to be adjacent. Opposite, already previously I told you, there is no anything common between any. For example, AB and CD are opposite sides. Okay, and angle A and angle C are opposite angles. For those opposite components, there is no common part not at all. So you can write opposite pairs of opposite angles and pairs of opposite sides also. Clear, children? So this is your home task. You have to write it, the adjacent sides of the remaining pair of adjacent sides of a quadrilateral and the remaining pair of adjacent angles of a quadrilateral. Like that, you can make opposite parts also. Okay? Now write it all of you.